Our January's been quite successful, but not in the way you might have thought. So yes, our January was fairly successful in terms of results, not necessarily in terms of transfers. As you can see from the screen there, we left you with the 2 wins against St Mirren and Hamilton, and since then we beat Hibs, and then we've drawn with St Johnstone and Livingston. We played Livingston just at the end of December where we lost 4-1, so a 2-2 draw was a much better result for us there. We've also been drawn against Montrose in the Scottish Cup tie, so that kind of wonder you may have had of who we're going to play is no longer there. We're playing Montrose today, and then we'll finish off the episode with a game against Celtic, which we hope we can get some revenge after our 4-0 defeat earlier on in December. There's not a huge number of league games left. You can see here there's just 7 games in the league left before the split, and then we've got the 5 games after the split to deal with as well. But we'll start off today with our Scottish Cup third round tie. So we're going to play a fairly strong team against Montrose to win, hopefully, this Scottish Cup third round tie. We've got Rodgers in goal, McGowan and Waters as a fullbacks with Mengie and Finlay in the middle. We're playing Yaya Toure in centre midfield after we got him at the end of last episode. Yaya Toure in midfield alongside Alan Power, Sibbald and Mackenzie on the wings, and Rodell Richards beside Eamon Brophy. Richards has played fairly well for us so far, and you can see he's scored a couple of goals since he's arrived at the club. Eamon Brophy, though, 20 goals this season. We've really been relying on his goals, and I'm hoping he'll get at least a couple more in this game here. Let's get into it. So here we go. Scottish Cup third round tie against Montrose, and from the looks of my 2D screen, it looks very snowy. Yaya Toure swings the ball into the back post and nearly across the goal. We're playing with an orange football today because it's snowy. The ball comes out to Finlay and it comes to nothing. We're playing in white while playing in the snow, which seems like we might be cheating slightly. I'm not too sure. I would say we're cheating, but never mind. Here come Montrose though with an attack. Mason down the right hand side into Mockery, who hits it, and that is a goal. Not a great start. Yeah, so Mason collects it on the right hand side there, plays the ball back in, and he hits it. I mean, it's a cracking goal. Blue lines, painted blue. That's something I've not seen before. It doesn't really snow enough here for that to happen. But 1-0 Montrose. We've got a highlight straight away. Power into Yaya Toure. Waters towards Mackenzie at the back post. He collects the ball. He threads it out to Yaya Toure. Will he hit it from the edge of the box? No, he won't. He'll pass it to McGowan instead. Lots of pressure with Montrose here, but Toure plays it towards Sibbald, but it's intercepted. Waters swings the ball in. Brophy, can he score it? It's over the bar. Half an hour played now, and there's another highlight. The ball was played forward from Rodgers, but intercepted by Montrose. They're coming forward now. Cochrane with the ball. Infield to Mockery. Back to Cochrane. We're putting pressure on them here with Alan Power. The ball's played forward. Flicked on. Can Rodgers collect? He can. Now can we break away here? Plays the ball forward. Brophy flicks it on. Loses the challenge. It's collected by the winger Coulson, but McGowan challenges. Power back to McGowan. Is Mackenzie going to overlap? No, McGowan's going to run with it himself, and it's a great challenge from it. It's not a great challenge. It's a penalty. Eamon Brophy will take the penalty. Eamon Brophy steps up, and he slots it into the right hand side. That's 1-1, and hopefully now we can push on. Yeah, right in the bottom corner there from Brophy. Great penalty. It's 21st of the season. Let's try and get a second before half time. Yeah, Toure swings this one in. The highlight immediately after I say that, and Finlay nearly heads that ball in. But at half time now, it's 1-0. There's actually been 21 shots in the game altogether. Montrose have actually had more of the ball, which is slightly surprising, but it looks as if there were fans here, they would be enjoying the game very much. I don't really think I want to make too many changes. I'm fairly happy the way everyone's playing. I know the rating for Rodgers is maybe not as high as it could be, but I'm willing to give them another 15 minutes. Go out there, show us what you've got, boys. And I highlight just a few minutes into the second half. Finlay collects the ball from their goalkeeper. Waters plays it forward toward Brophy. It's intercepted to Yaya Toure. Strolls across the pitch into Alan Power. Finds Rory McKenzie on the right hand side. He drives forward. He cuts it over. Sibbald heads it across, and it's been disallowed for offside. Was Richards in an offside position? It looks like he may have been, and was in the way of the goalkeeper. Still 1-0. A corner here for us. Sibbald swings the ball in towards the back post. It's cleared by Montrose, and they've got a chance to break away here with Coulson. Waters tries to chase him back, and Waters wins the ball. Fantastic. Danny Rogers collects it and distributes it to the right hand side. McGowan into Mengi, into Power, into McKenzie. He drives forward, beats one man. Oh, and that's a poor effort, really. An hour gone now. We're going to make a couple of changes. McGowan's on a yellow and very tired, so Ross Millen can come on to replace him at right back. And we'll bring Nicky Kabamba on for Rodell Rogers. I keep saying Rogers. He's not Rodell Rogers. He's Rodell Richards. Nicky Kabamba can come on for him up front for a wee change or something. Let's look to try and get this second goal soon. It's a free kick. Toure Yaya Kabamba. Hey, what a fantastic substitution. A master mind of football that I am. Bring on Nicky Kabamba. Within 5 minutes he scores a goal. Yaya Toure with a free kick. He swings it in towards the back post, and Kabamba rises above the rest. I tell you, Stuart Finlay could have easily headed that in as well. But I don't know. Oh, it's because it's a tight offside, we get to see the replay for a second time for no reason. Thanks, Football Manager. Another highlight here. Montrose swings the ball in. Yes, and it's gathered by Rogers now. Is this a chance for us to break away? It could be. Distributed to the right hand side. On Kabamba's through. He hits a cross goal. Alan, he scored a second. His third goal of the season. He's second in the game. That shows you quite how poor he'd been so far. But he seems to enjoy the Scottish Cup here. Rogers plays the ball up the right hand side, and there's just no one there at all. Nicky Kabamba collects it. I mean, the keeper should be saving that. He really should be. But nonetheless, he didn't. That's 3-1, Killie. Come on. Let's make our last change here. We're going to bring on Aaron Tishbola for Alan Power. And one more highlight here. The goalkeeper for Montrose plays the ball forward toward Rennie. It's intercepted. It's flicked on by Kabamba. McKenzie collects it. He hits it himself, and it seems to be saved by Lennox there. I must say, we brought on Tishbola for Alan Power there. Oh, Sybil swings the ball in. Tishbola for Power. Not for Toure, though. Yaya Toure, even though he's getting a bit up there in age, 37 years old, his stamina, he's able to play 90 minutes for as he has done for the past few games. I've been really impressed. There seems to have been a collision in the middle of the park there. Waddle with Brophy, and Waddle has been sent off. Montrose down to 10 men. I don't think they're going to come back from this. The time just ticking away, and that's full time. Kilmarnock 3, Montrose 1, and we're through to the 4th round. I don't know if the microphone's picking up, but there is somebody drilling upstairs, and they're also hammering at the same time. So I'm assuming it's 2 people, because if it's one, that's fairly impressive to be able to hammer and drill at the same time. But sorry if in the background you can just hear some hammering or some drilling. I promise you it's not me, it's someone in an adjoining flat. Scottish Cup 4th round draw just now. That drilling's still going on, so sorry if you can hear it. But we'll draw the teams here and see who we get. Oh, with the first name out the hat, we could get anybody here. Dundee United, another Premiership team for a battle. We could have got teams like Falkirk from League 1 or several Championship sides. Queen's Park even from League 2 are there. But we do get the Championship side. No, we don't. We get the Premiership side of Dundee United. That could be interesting. We'll see where that appears in the calendar. After saying we'd had a very good January, perhaps slightly less good now. Alan Power, who didn't actually want to sign a new contract. His contract was expiring at the end of next season. 33 years of age. We have sold him to Swansea. He's went to Swansea for £325,000. It can go up to £500,000. But yeah, it was something that I didn't take lightly, but I thought with him ageing slightly, being 33 now, a lot of our midfield is actually starting to age, so I thought maybe try and cash in at least one part of that, and Alan Power was the part I chose to cash in on. He had played 20 games for us so far this season, but his average rating was only 6.7, so more than happy to receive, possibly, in the end, £500,000 for Alan Power there. He's only going to decline now that he's 33 years of age, so that's the last bit of transfer news in this episode. just happening just before we go to play Celtic. So here we are with the team for the game against Celtic. We have a little injury problem with Callum Waters being out injured and Brandon Hunstrup coming back from injury, struggling with fitness. So we're going to be playing Adam McGowan at left back. And that means that Romaric Giapi I'm going to play at right back. The typical centre-back partnership of Finlay and Menge in the middle, with Rodgers as a keeper behind. Those three are kind of almost dead certs every game. Toure and Tishbola today in the midfield. Hines and Buck on the wings with Richards and Brophy up front. As you can see from the goal scored, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 21. So I'm thinking probably if Brophy doesn't score, we're not going to win this game. But let's get into it. And the game kicks off. There's no Odsonne Edouard for Celtic today because they sold him to Manchester City for £18 million. Now that tells you quite a difference Celtic are compared to the rest of the teams. They can sell players for 18 million, and I was happy to sell one for £500,000. But we can see there's a highlight here. McGowan playing the ball forward. It's intercepted by Duffy, who finds James Forrest. Ayer, who's playing in midfield instead of at the back in today's game, finds McGregor and Elyounoussi, cuts inside, skins Yappy rotten, but is well saved by Rodgers. The next highlight here, ball played forward, McGowan intercepts, he plays it for himself, but Greg Taylor, the ex-Kilmarnock man, intercepts. Elyounoussi hits it from range and it's wide of the target. 20 minutes in and we haven't had a shot yet. Let's see if that might change, but it looks like it's going to be Celtic's highlight again. Ajeti finds Christie out to Elyounoussi, who's seen a lot of the ball so far in this game. Taylor plays it back to McGregor, cuts inside to Christie. Elyounoussi blocked off Finlay. It looked like an out for a corner. Ryan Christie swings the ball in. It's cleared by Menge. Can we get to it first? No, for some reason Richards runs the opposite direction. And it's played all the way back to the Celtic goalkeeper. Ball played forward. It's bounced about for a bit. Elyounoussi got the ball again here. Into McGregor, out to Greg Taylor, who keeps the ball in. Taylor finds McGregor, finds Ayer, and it's been disallowed. I assume one of the strikers was interfering with play in the box here, it looks like, but it would be very close. Yes, he's just offside. Again, that's a very strange angle because we're using 2D games, but was offside. The ball was thrown in and it's been intercepted straight away from the throw in, and well saved from Rodgers there, out for a Celtic corner. The ball swung in. Can we get it clear? We can. Christie keeps it in. He tries to swing the ball into the box again and Menge clears it, and it's out for another Celtic corner. Christie goes to the other side of the pitch and tries to swing the ball in. This time Beaton flicks it in and Rodgers saves it. Another highlight, they're coming thick and fast here. Christie back to Ayer, to McGregor, who might hit it from here, finds Elyounoussi instead, and he's hit wide. 11 shots for Celtic in the first half an hour, none for Kilmarnock. Let's see if we can get out of our own corner here. Hines has the ball, he plays it into Richards. Richards gets by Beaton. Will he hit it? Will he hit it? Oh, well saved from the goalkeeper. Yeah, Toure gives the ball away to Elyounoussi, who's driving at the defence here. Ajeti finds Ayer, out to Forrest. Swings the ball in, Elyounoussi out to Ayer, and he has cracked that into the goal. He was on loan at Kilmarnock for a season, and now he's been moved from the defence into the midfield. You're seeing his goal scoring prowess there. First time, cracking finish, not much you can do about that. 1-0 to Celtic. Another highlight here. We throw the ball in to Hines, Tishbola, down the line to McGowan, who swings the ball in. It's cleared. Now can Yaya Toure win that? He can. He finds Buck to Richards, to Buck, out to McGowan, into Brophy, intercepted and cleared. A corner for Christie, swings the ball in and it's saved well by Rodgers. Can we break away here with a long ball forward like we normally do in this situation? Indeed we do. It's up over the top. Beaton clears it only as far as Buck though, who runs down the line. Buck cuts it back to Richards and it's a goal. His third goal of the season for Kilmarnock. Rodell Richards. I didn't even say Rodgers that time. I did say Richards. Beaton tries to clear it, finds Buck. Buck drives down the line. Greg Taylor tries to challenge, but Buck gets past. He cuts it back to Richards, who scores a cracking finish in the bottom left-hand corner. very much undeserved, but we'll take that 1-1. Disbola finds Burke from the highlight here. Burke out to Richards on the right hand side. Cuts the ball back to Burke, who go, oh my goodness me, we're now winning the game. How on earth has that happened? His first goal of the season for Chris Burke. I thought he might have scored before, but he hadn't. So here we go. Burke gets the ball, plays it out wide to Richards, who drags the defender out with him, and cuts it back into that open space, and Burke at the near post. The keeper shouldn't be been at the near post, but we'll take it. That's 1 goal for Burke, 1 goal for Richards, 2-1 Kilmarnock. See if we can hold out to half time. Looks like we will. Oh no, there's a highlight, Elianusi. Oh, and it's saved by Rodgers. Let's see if we can defend this corner. The last play of the game. Last play of the half, sorry. And it is. And it's half time. And somehow we're up 2-1. We've been very efficient with our 3 shots, all of them being on target. But Celtic have had 18. And Danny Rodgers has just been unbelievable in the goal for us. I've not made any changes at half time. We're just going to keep going the way we are and see what we can do. McGowan throws the ball into Buck. Oh, the only problem here is McGowan is playing left back and he's taking the throw on the right hand side, so they could have an overload on that side. But McGowan gets back over there for Forrest. Comes forward, well saved by Danny Rodgers. It's a corner kick. It's swung in. It's bouncing about the Kilmarnock box. Brophy clears the ball. Celtic are passing the ball about in midfield. Julian on the right hand side swings it in. It's cleared out. Can Burke break away with the ball? He just plays the ball up forward towards Richards. Can he get another goal? He can. Oh, it's been disallowed for offside. That was nearly a fantastic breakaway. The type of one that I'm looking for. 20 minutes to go in the game. We've not had a highlight for a little while. I'm thinking we should probably though make some changes in the middle of the park, because after complimenting Yaya Toure last time for his stamina, he's really struggling today. So we'll bring on Gary Dicker there to play in that deep line playmaker role. He's maybe more a ball winning midfielder, but he's got some good passing on him when needed. Keelan Hines is really struggling on the left hand side, so we'll bring on Sam Greenwood for him. At the back, you can see we're really struggling as well. Aaron McGowan I'm going to bring off. And we're going to bring on Brandon Honstrup. He's not really fully fit, but he can play 15 minutes a day, I would say. And Aaron Tishbola isn't having a great game either, so we're making 4 changes at one time here. I hope it really doesn't ruin stuff for us, but bring some fresh legs in the middle there with use of Mulumbu as well. And there's a highlight here. Straight after I've made the changes, Julian swings the ball in. It's cleared by Yappy. Taylor finds McGregor, and it's cleared, and Burke breaks away down the right-hand side. And he's taken out by Taylor, and somehow that's not a yellow card. 10 minutes to go. Hornstrup has just come on, finds Brophy with a throw in, challenged by Duffy, and the ball's cleared, but Finlay should win that and play it back to Rodgers, who takes his time with it. He plays the ball over the top, finds Richards. He's got Brophy. If he squares it, oh, he doesn't need him, he finishes it himself. What a cracking goal from Rodell Rodgers. I say Rodgers every time, don't I? From Rodell Richards. His second goal of the game. We're up 3-1. His 4th of the season, and this is the way that we have been scoring some of our goals. A long ball over the top, and the speed of our strikers getting them behind. He could have squared it to Brophy and it'd been an easy finish, but he slotted that right in the corner, and that's fantastic from Richards there. 3-1 to Kilmarnock. We get to the end of the game here, and it really looks like Celtic have been FM'd, as normally happens to the player, but it's happened to Celtic here. An unbelievable 3-1 victory for Kilmarnock. 5 shots in the game, expected to score 0.6 goals, and we somehow won 3-1. Celtic with 32 shots, 15 of which were on target, expected to score 2.7. So that's another 2 great victories for us there. One in the Scottish Cup against Montrose, and the other against Celtic in the league. 2 fantastic 3-1 victories there. What we'll do now is we'll come back for the next round of the Scottish Cup, which is against Dundee United, but we'll also come back for the game before that, which is against Rangers here on the 13th of February and the 20th of February. So that game against Rangers and that game against Dundee United are the games that we will come back for. It was good seeing you again. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We've now not lost since Boxing Day, which is an unbelievable vein of form for Kilmarnock here. We're 7 unbeaten in the league. Yeah. Fantastic play for Kilmarnock. Really good win there. If you like the video, please leave a like. It really helps out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share with your friends if they like Football Manager and Football Manager YouTube. Share around, get everyone watching. I'm really trying to build this channel up, and I'm enjoying doing what I'm doing so far. So I say thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time when we play against Rangers and Dundee United. See you then.